Meju so ba pa se wa me ho edin se Bible na ho so e.
So me hunye ye papa.
Nice.
Me touche wanye ne bone show. Eye nsem ya ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama waka ede afa LGBTQ ho se emprempren die. Signing of the bill no enya de ehunhia sa na mmom no ye wone ma bebre na wo hono ma Ghana fo hunye nte ehia ntinka yemfa no ne nto nchen na yemfo kose. Sa asem ya ye man Penny kai papa be so msen.
Mamenchia Kumasi online for a chief for ne Ashofo Chichi ni benche. Ye can say Obafa sewa know this. Ye wo asofo bebriba omo Ghana ha omo ye give for. Ye wo asofo ni bebribi a omo join sa give fraternity ni bi. Ye wo bi wo miemie bi a me bo hodin a obehunu sofo ne ntem. E na mo Kumasi bro no so kra ne wa asofo ni bi wo a omo so wo a so mo dwene sa de no
na won say LGBTQ
share omo fa mema no too rough but they don't come out for their own church to flourish and they were asofo ni bi say wa metima dada
yeah wa asofo ni bi wo Kumasi ha ne nkramante ma trumuti wo mu ye bi
yes minimum to foni bi wo ko omo so mo ye gay and lesbian yes
allegations dey anose
fine. On say ahana yede no kram kwa ye wo meminim bebri omo ye gay so for ni before mo to mo platform mo to dwom ebi mo say won dwan ni omu ku na e be ye din so mo be fro say ono mo me program and they should forget about your papa John Dramani Mahama say on sign a bill no on say ye wa so for mpanimfo ni bi okra na ye omo ye no say be so e be ye den kwa mpu se mo bi kwa mo be kwa sorry enti de nyina ne se mo anka sa mo be ye careful na mo anka sa mo ani aba mo ho so so they should forget about your papa John Dramani Mahama on sign ye or be sign ene ochina they should forget about that.
Okay, but Prophet Bernard Esiam, what is the Bible speaking on LGBTQ? Who says I mean?
Bible emfwa sa trumu for na ma set afre no so. Na say wa uni Ghana ha no so fo bi say ya akota fro ba ase.
Ai.
Wa hwe sa we ni bi.
Me hu video no.
Moma mani na ho. Munyina mu Nyankopon ma moma mani na ho. E na hun say enye bibia na yen ye beba be ka kire. When you see a genuine man of God, ma wan kasa instinct wo mu and can say this man is a genuine man of God. Enye ya beba bonten ba be ka. Or the Bible say by our fruit you people will know us. Say so be here emra na MPP in governance. A lot of pastors speak about LGBTQ.
Yeah.
But when the new government came, they have all kept quiet.
Yeah, nka me ye bisa sa de na asa so fu ma mu nyina ma ye ku.
Ehona suma sem no. Un say eya na mo se mu pe asofo na omoda BH mu, omoda da Benz S class mu, asore dan kakraka only the flashy life, any luxurious life. Share. Muni ndi ewu mu a. Me say there are so many pastors at Kumasi. When they call me program, I just block their numbers.
Hey.
Yes, maybe me be a program bi wo Asafu Labor.
Okay.
Asafu Labor e wo trade. Ba Asafu Penny ni ma me koda labor. Ma ye program na wi a me da hotel ho no asoma na sorry for I say us man you know. Say wo mo mra no mo me massage me. A man of God o tina TV so ka say
Prophet.
What the moon him there cause so tea say what. That night, I have to go to VIP station and return back to Accra. And they came to the hotel I was lodging. So I told them, say they should wait. And I'm a security man for them to tell me another way out. Asafu labor hono. Say Asafu market hono.
Yeah.
Yes, I was lodging at a hotel there. Immediately I have to return to Accra. So forget about so for now majority of them are gay and lesbian.
Wow.
Forget about them. Yeah, you when you mama, my chief one my for money and for more. You should fight for your own self. Any I saw for living so much a man who spams. Any member who spams. And no no man sorry. Yes. And moment yes, some moment money frau. Baby, also phobia or baby, money fra. So you should forget about them and focus on whatever you are doing.
Okay.
And remind you, sir, nowadays in Ghana, all the churches have filled Christ. Churches in India feel Christ. So fight for your individual self. When we hear those people, forget about them. Okay?
Okay.
Won't forget okay.
Okay.
Yes. Do you know, sir? You are so fully go be a pub, any clubhouse now. Or so far will be a clubhouse, any pub. What they make mark Momudian behind the scene.
Okay.
But because of Momu TV in Chimini and Count Mudi also.
And maybe
so forget about them.
Okay, but Papa, when it comes to you personally, what is your stand on LGBTQ?
Oh, maybe what I know in the spirit realm is Ghana there will be a lot of chaos in Ghana. There will be a lot of chaos.
And I say your man penny decided so best sign a bill now. There will be chaos in Ghana.
Yes. Na new baby sino so na nya de papa so muma papa no entenase no analyze nyoma na on pass it out. And definitely I know say John Dramani Mahama will pass it out.
Okay.
So the Christian kingdom and the Christian nation muma makuma enter for.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Definitely they'll be passing it out.
Okay, but Prophet Bernard is here. On sebra na MPP wa be mu no. Asofofo no e cassette ya no wo mu hwe nim sanka na na rodanko ekufuado. E be sign ya. Un say wo mu piapia na but one sign e na NDC
forget about them. Un say propaganda. Forget about them. Every sitting government be on a suffer. So forget about them. Woman no more once and never also be once.
Okay.
And until I make out to say I will not speak about politics anymore. Okay. When you see the mindset of the living God to the nation, they thought say you are doing politics. Okay. So we have to put some certain things down. So forget about them. They are doing propaganda. Okay. Almost sitting governments were in power as soon as when they go to position, as soon as position, so forget about them.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yo, Prophet Bernard Siam, you better was ye, Papa.
Yes, that's your papa.
Amen, prophet. Ebusia prophet better the siam any no echeche and komono wache and stands when it comes to LGBTQ was one yin to by ya was so for them will chrome high busia seven trumu to woman no womu ye be where dear me neja mama makoni makwati dia so for who draw just a woman ye be now when you no ekono and a Felix of Osukwache will not show Eddie to Ghana for you na himself. Eya dia se Ghana for yempese ye bete ye mampeni ase. Ghana for yempese ye de ye nan be share Excellency John Dramani Mahama nimpabuo mu eba ne di so LGBTQ na. Wo se ye de na se bill no ebeto ye mampeni anim nko ade a obesan ba se ye mampeni eka se enye ne priority emprempre no eche se ye wa amanfo wo mu ne aduani die ye wa amanfo mu ne adwuma ye wa amanfo asetena ne mu odende ma wo ma amanfo hospital kura no wo mo kwa wo mu nyampa kura na so eno no na sabre no eye ye mampeni ne priority a wo hwe se de be ya bibia no ebetimi akoso wa no wa video credit nkoma Peace FM yentie ni nyina mfamra sisia.
The RPC's position is clear. Since President Mills time, in fact, on your program, we had occasion to discuss it many times when I've been in your studio. And now, what I say, this government at the pressure of the 2 years, so say we should adopt LGBTQ. President Mills said it. Said Ghana, President Mama, when we treat it as a can, say a bar, he will make it law by signing. Which the NDP failed to do. It is in Parliament. It is in the bosom of Parliament. In any event, yes, you see, so LGBTQ member, it will regulate the conduct of people who want to engage in that. I bet you are so in also family council. It must also go through due process so that it stands the test of time. You see, the committee is considering it.
Okay.
If it hasn't come to the floor for debate subsequent passage, how do you blame the president for it? How is that an issue? As someone between the family, the president, second.
Felix, that's an opinion, at least one of the perspective, but the bottom line is that at this point, any priority.
No, again, that has to be put into context. Omanpene say the pressure from the West is not priority for him. In Kwame, let us be fair and be frank. One of the problems, and like, know about what MPs go through. I told you, so one of the things we don't do in our country. They say, people come because they fear public backlash. It's no crowd because we fear to be able to change. So, Omanpene say, my priority is the welfare of Ghanaians. Do you crucify such a president? So, because the family we hear, crowd that pass what? Addition, accommoding, acquainting, a member of the now or man for being a hotel, and only a me, and it as well, and I said, my priority. Do you crucify such a president?
You don't.
So what even assuming, even if we take away context, that's what my PDB cast as we are. What did you my parents say nothing?
Felix, there's a quotation here. There's a quotation here. Yeah, say on our kind. I mean, kind and bisa say sape pepe nesia. That will be my very final question to you. May follow newspaper be a friend of the new publisher. You say okoye interview be the Pulse. I believe that's on a multimedia program, right? Now, quotation is say, quote, "This is not a major issue. It's another waste of time. You know, MPP, they specialize in wasting the time of everybody. When Ghanaians wake up in the morning, their focus is on how to get to work, how to earn a salary, and how to make ends meet. Is that bill the number one priority of every Ghanaian? It is not. It has no meaning." Unquote.
I was responding to you for the presenter activity. One of the problems also is that I said the media outlets, more than the newscast, and they will just put a headline without context. It will be open out in the way food. No, I start saying cassette yam before. Until for the MP for a press conference, I was describing their press conference as a waste of time. Because for the reasons I've explained to you, he knows exactly what is happening with the bill.
Mm-hmm.
If a bill is in Parliament and is being considered by a committee, why do you hold a press conference to attack the president? So it is a waste of time, especially when you are an MP. But when I hear that press conference now, you can be excused because you are not a member of Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
So you can call for a speedy passage, but not a member of Parliament that will need the procedures of Parliament to need the idea. Okay, what was the meaning of that press conference? That's what I was saying. It has no meaning.
Okay.
Their press conference had no meaning.
It was a waste of time.
The asked me, sir, until first you say President Mama should apologize for Sako Jesina. Makacho said, this is what he went to say in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying that how can the president be asked to apologize for making the welfare of his people his priority? How do you call on somebody to apologize for that? Where is the logic in that claim? When you are say all say and then me person be put the organ and yentuma. Me person akwan ye Ghana for new supanum. Na Ghana for GG. And they went to in for to say he should apologize. That is what I was saying.
Okay, at least now you've clarified it.
In reporting the news, they just doubled up things. So they even cut different portions and put it together. They didn't even tell you, say, I said from the very beginning, say Omanpene said the day the bill lands on his desk, he will
sign it.
Yes, so it is just unfair reportage, that's all. But the substance of my submission is that in what he is doing has no moral value. It is devoid of moral value. And yet LGBT, we are he is doing it for politics because his record, any for record show, say, they didn't do what was right.
Okay.
When you do that, you cannot come and pretend that in the UK.
And Pacho, before you go, where they say on our kind to meet me, to said they are engaged in pedestrian politics and propaganda.
Sure.
Okay, at least that one.
I know that says they have even said this.
And Pacho, me person me show no one can say I've misquoted you.
Peace FM. Ebusianti Felix Ofosu-Kwakye no or says her bill no ekoto ye mampeni enim nkwade a eyade a wo be sign na minority the press conference a wo mo ye ya no ni de obeka ne place na se bi emfasuo bie ni so Reverend Ntimfodwo di mutinti makokasa ye na ye mampeni be pacho ne ade was Reverend Ntimfodwo anye hwe no we MP Wunim se e was se mo no mo pass wo parliament ansa na bill no akwakodu mampeni enim na mo pass wo parliament na ba bonte na ba press conference dia obeka se sa press conference wo mo ye nyina no nyansa bia da enim. I don't have any problem, but the statement by the president himself say enye topmost priority no. I know say no na akwakoto twasansem we nyina ba because owo position o ma yeti ase se ne bill ne beto n'anim obesan o ma yeti ase se ya dia wonu twumuhuru ni dia wongi ntumukura na afi wo ba abem na beka say ya topmost priority definitely obema Ghana for actual one kasa because in opposition you didn't say this, but why are you now saying this whole thing? But I know very well say koto ye man penye anima he cannot tell Ghanaians say one side definitely obesan sa bill no e dia mayem.